Hello, everyone. Marty McDonald. I'm a co-founder at Bad Rhino Social Media. We are a social media marketing firm based out of Wayne, Pennsylvania, just outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Wanted to present this today in a quick and timely manner about how Bad Rhino has had success with working with jewelry shop and jewelry creators to market their online stores, as well as, if they had a brick and mortar store, bringing more customers in. And today's presentation is how to grow a targeted audience and sell through social media marketing. This is specifically for jewelers. A little bit about Bad Rhino. We've been in business since 2010. As I said earlier, we're based in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, just outside in Wayne, Pennsylvania. And we like to work with a variety of different clients. We've had many different clients through the years, and many of them are on month-to-month retainers with us. And we focus primarily on social media marketing, but that's also bled into email marketing, some pay-per-click advertising, as well as a multitude of others. But you can check us out at badrhinoinc.com, and our blog is badrhinorumblings.com. So we're going to kick this off with Bad Rhino's social media process. We work with all our clients in the same way. We've come up with a 7-step process that has worked very well with our clients, as well as brought them success, not only in bringing more leads that they could potentially sell to, but most importantly, executing sales directly online through their social media channels. So the first step in the process is to analyze current marketing and competitors. We want to make sure we understand the marketplace, understand where our client will fit in, and make sure that we put them in the right channels, which leads us to step number 2, is identify key channels and communities on the social media networks. Not everybody is going to be set out for, say, an Instagram account or a Pinterest account. The big ones out there, obviously Facebook and Twitter, but we want to analyze and make sure we put our clients in the right places where the most eyeballs are going to see their content. Number 3 is content creation and approval. We work with each client to make sure that we not only get their voice down, but understand what they're doing in their business. Obviously in jewelry, they are looking to showcase their work as well as sell their work. So we want to make sure that we represent everything appropriately, but make sure that we are working with the client to develop that content and get it out there. So once it's approved, the biggest thing here is implementation. You have to get it out there, get things rolling, make sure your ads are optimized if you're using pay-per-click, make sure that the pictures are relevant and that they're going to the right places, as well as pushing them out to the right channels. Like we said in step 2, is when we implement, we want to test those things. Number 5 is one of the areas where Bad Rhino absolutely separates ourselves from the competition. We go out and recruit and engage with the community. As we're building it, we're not sitting back going, wow, that's a great picture of a watch. People are going to be all over this. We're going to make sure that the right eyeballs see it, and that's a big part of our services. Number 6 is monthly analytics. We're going to feed back what's working, what's not working, making sure that our clients understand where we are in a process, and obviously if there are things that are working, we want to amplify them and make sure we put more emphasis on those things, as well as cut the fat, get rid of the stuff that's not working, and make sure that everything is rolling along. And as you start to read those analytics, you can start to implement more and more strategies on social media and get your marketing pieces out there. And that leads us into 7, is that whole part of leveraging the analytics to constantly evolve and improve the strategy. So real quick, just a 3-prong attack. You may have seen something like this before. It's just very simple. We want to create engaging content. We want to make sure that people are seeing that. We want to utilize community growth strategies, and we want to provide consistent analytics for our clients. This way, things are going smoothly and things are evolving nonstop. Social media changes, your plan should change all the time, and that's one of the big things that when we get new clients or current clients, that they stick with us, is they don't have time for it. So we eliminate that piece and make sure everything's running. So the content strategy here, we want to develop unique content for the brand on Facebook, Twitter, and other channels. Content's always going to include a design mix of engaging, which will grow your audience, and promotional content, which sells your product. The engaging content helps build a targeted community on your social channels, which is important. You want to be able to communicate with past customers, current customers, as well as future customers, and people are on social media channels, so it's a great way to leverage those things. Promotional content, that's what's going to ultimately drive the website clicks, the sales, and the product research. So if someone's out there looking for a watch or an engagement ring or a piece of jewelry for significant other, what they want to see is they're going to shop around a little bit. And when you have things in there, we want to put promotional content that puts your stuff to the top that will get your website out there and ultimately lead to sales. So here's some successful content examples specifically for jewelers. Here's one here, just in time for Valentine's Day. As you can see, what do you think? It's designed to promote and engage. Okay, that's the big thing, is we want to promote this ring. Here it is. It's all all ready to go. And you can see right here is it's just talking about it. Here's something that's out here. You'll see somebody go, oh, I love them. I hope my husband sees this post. This is just an example that we had pulled off. Each comment is seen by the friends of potential customer on Facebook and other social channels. So this is a perfect example of just a way to promote and engage. The next thing is you're putting high quality pieces of jewelry out there. What you want to do is you want to put a good picture out there plus engaging question. So here's the picture. When was the last time you received jewelry for your anniversary? You'll see 125 likes. This particular page doesn't have many likes overall, so getting 125 and a couple shares is very big on pushing these things out. So here you have somebody just responding, I love this one. It just gets that engagement going. The engagement's key because you want to get reach on your page. Likes are okay, but the ultimate thing is you want to have this seen by as many people. So everybody here that likes it, as well as shares it and then comments it, all their friends see that as well. Here's another example that just shows the sale process. So if you follow along here with Kitty's comments, and you can see Bad Rhino replies to her to facilitate the sale. So just walk you through this. This is one of our jewelry clients. We posted this on here. What one word describes this diamond bridal anniversary band? Put the picture up, and as you'll see the first one is I love this one. I'll have to see it when see it with my ring when I pick it up. So there's the first one. Then we respond back on the client's behalf. Hey, that's great, Kitty. Mention this to Barry when you stop in, and he can show you a variety of styles that you might love. And we just keep going on. Someone else jumps in. Kathy goes, hey, I love this. Kathy says, hey, he's resetting my diamond for me. I can't wait to see it. And then the next thing is, wow, are you getting your wedding rings reset? Cannot wait to see. So it's a conversation that everybody can see this, and you see at the very end here is we're responding, and we're actually right on there. We're tagging people here so that they get a notification. And it just works all the way through. It's all in the same day, over the course of about 45 minutes to an hour or so. And you see it just kind of populate here. And at the end, Kitty's saying, thank you, I'm definitely interested in this one. And that actually resulted in a sale. So there's a very quick way just to show you the difference between the content or the engaging content. This is also engaging, but this ultimately is to drive sales. We talked about targeted community recruiting. This is a big thing that most people, A, don't have time for if they're doing their own social media, and B, where we've seen the most success for all our clients, not just in the jewelry industry. What we do is targeted Twitter following. We have access to tools that can target tweets by their bio information, keywords tweeted, recently tweeted, follower lists, and more. We manage the following and unfollowing process to increase visibility quickly with your brand and your channel on Twitter. Example here, is keyword driven. Obviously, we're always going to search on keywords, not users. We're going to focus here on keywords. So if we said need new jewelry and we put it in quotes, so we're just looking for tweets that say, hey, I need new jewelry, it pulls up any tweet with that phrase. And we can also search and narrow that down by location. So we're based in Philadelphia, so if we had somebody that was in the suburbs of Philadelphia, we could get very granular with it and target those folks specifically that might pop into that jewelry store. So with this case is you see all here, and we can respond. We're not going to say, hey, come into XYZ Jewelers today. We're going to respond with something simple, something, hey, we have a new selection of watches you might want to use in your research. Here's our website. If you need jewelry fixed, it could be a blog post that the jeweler has on what their services are or how they could fix their own jewelry, just helping out and facilitate that conversation. But ultimately, we want to pull them in the followers so that they see the rest of your content, whether it's engaging or promotional, and that could lead to a sale. So we'll locate, specific custom things on Twitter, okay? So we want to be able to say, who are the customers that we're looking for? So as you'll see here, here's just a very specific conversation, and we want to make sure that everything is custom for our clients. And that's why it says locating a custom on Twitter is a customer. So we want a custom customer here. We want a very specific person. We don't want to just send out everything to everybody all the time. It ruins your brand. So here, the biggest thing that we want to do is find people that are local. So we search for potential customers tweeting the keywords, and this is an example of a town that's nearby one of our clients. So in this example, we found someone who had never visited the store but knew of the store. All this conversation led to a sale of a watch. Ultimately, we could track this specifically. We let our client know that this person was coming in. They did everything, and this is the screenshot of the conversation. Here's a person that's at Starbucks. We just said, hey David, noticed your check-in around Ardmore. We were curious if you ever visited us. Never visited, but I know where you guys are. We'd love to have you come in. Great. And they just continue the conversation. What kind of watches do you have? Do you have an ice watch? Hey David, let us check and see which one do you have your eye on, any particular model or color. White, where are you guys located? The rest of that conversation actually exchanged some information, and the person came in and actually bought the watch. So that's just a very specific way of developing a custom conversation on Twitter to locate a new customer. Interactive sales. This is a big thing here. So right here is a very specific example, not all that long ago either. We posted something. If you want something unique, made specifically to your style and taste, tell us what you want, and we can draw it up for you. This is a service that the jewelry client that we work with does. Have you ever had an idea for a custom piece of jewelry? Right here, specifically, person responded back. Right there. Do you do filigree work? That's just something right then and there, really quickly, that you can get a read on your current customers and what they might want. So just to wrap this up, one of the big services that Bad Rhino provides is the analytics and strategy evolution to make sure that all your social media marketing is optimized. We want to make sure that we can show clicks to your website from social media. We'll increase your Facebook likes, Twitter followers, and other social channels. We want to be able to feedback what your community demographics look like. You may not know, but some of the tools that we have access to on Facebook and Twitter with your current following and your current community, we can feed those things back so you can target your ads appropriately, even inventory appropriately, much like the watches. That might be a big market for that you may or may not have known, but we can feed that back to you. We always provide the successes with the screenshots proving what we've done. We'll share you the failures as well. It's most important too to see those things because you want to evolve that strategy. Sometimes we'll come up with ideas along with our clients that they think are going to be great. Sometimes they pan out really, really well. Other times they bomb a little bit, and we have to tweak those because they're not necessarily bad ideas. We just didn't hit the right things with that core audience. And that is something that it's worth its weight in gold as you start to evolve your marketing online. So we provide the metrics behind any promotion and advertisement so you can see where people are coming from, the successes, the failures, and all that. These analytic reports guide Bad Rhino to make decisions on any changes that need to be made to the overall social media strategy and can help define it and develop it and create more and more success. You only want to amplify the stuff that's making success in the business, because if you're not, it's kind of useless. You don't want to be banging your head against the wall. And with social media, you can constantly get feedback daily, weekly, and monthly that you can evolve your strategy online. We do reputation management, customer service, community management. So we're monitoring your channels 24/7. We respond to all community questions and comments on your behalf with individual tagging to make sure that they see that you're responding. We develop an FAQ so that we're not constantly bothering our clients all the time with generic questions. And we want to make sure that we're always involved and we can answer on their behalf. We're taking this work off their plate. Just a quick note here, 56% of businesses fail to locate and respond to important questions because they're not necessarily tagged. We have the tools to follow, the different combinations of your business name. Say it's ABC Jewelers, and they don't tag you and they have a complaint, or if they're praising you, we can have that where we're monitoring all those things and we can see that. So if they do say something, we can respond in a timely fashion. Most businesses don't have the tools to do that when they do it on their own, and this is a huge piece that can lead to increased sales. But more importantly, if somebody's talking bad, we can nip that in the bud for you. If a social post garners up to 100 or 100 plus comments, we respond to all the comments individually. We want to continue that conversation and ultimately push the sale via social media. We do search all channels for potential community members and customers, and we pull them into your channels so that they can see your message. So what does your customized plan with Bad Rhino include? We do content creation, we do customer recruitment and community growth strategies. We have the 24/7 community management and customer service. And we also give all the analytics prepared monthly for our clients. Those are the highlights here. There's a little bit more to it, but it absolutely includes all that. So if you have any questions or you saw something in here that you really like or want to talk to us or hear about our other case studies, as I said, my name is Marty McDonald and my partner is Rich DiMatteo. We have a team of 15 people based out of Wayne, Pennsylvania, and we focus primarily on social media marketing. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out and email us. And you can also find us on the web. There's our main site, which is badrhinoinc.com, as well as our blog, badrhinorumblings.com. Appreciate your time.